Well, good morning everyone. Today I am going to discuss about what is the best way to speak English, right? And my first question is that what is the best way to speak English to Vaishnavi?
Good morning, everyone. I am Vaishnavi, and today I'm here to answer all the questions regarding how to learn and speak English. And how to speak English is a very easy looking question, but it's not that easy to answer it because when it's about speaking English, there are various accents. Like we speak basically in our English plus Hindi accent, also known as Hinglish accent, where everybody's able to understand every word. Like in natives like America, there they don't speak the whole word. They cut some part of it and they say it. But in India, we pronounce the whole word, and that is more like an Indian English accent. So to speak English, actually, firstly, we need to listen to it so that we can know how to pronounce and how to assemble the words that we are going to say. And for speaking, firstly, listening will also help as how your words will sound when someone else hears it, so you know how to speak properly and how to answer the questions, because speaking is not like making grammar questions, because in grammar questions you have time to think if you're writing the answer right or wrong, but when you're speaking you need to assemble them very fast so that you can speak in time and don't take a lot of time in between.
So, as I think about uh, what is the best way to learn English. So, as we know, English is a language. English is a not subject. To learn any language, I think listening is very important. To learn any language, right? So first, the student who want to learn spoken English, first they will have to try to listen carefully, right? Because listening is very important. Okay, we can imagine when we were a child, we did not know how to speak any language, but right now we can speak Hindi, our native language. Why? What is the reason behind it? Okay, just because of listening, we have learned, to speak any language. So, as I think about it, listening is very important to to learn any language. First, second thing is that reading is also very important, because when we start learning new language, our tongue is not flexible. Okay, so if we start reading, okay, if let's suppose we want to learn English and we start reading English newspaper or any English book, our tongue can be flexible by the help of reading. Okay, so this is very important. What do you think about it?
Actually, learning any language depends on learning the culture. We need to understand how to pronounce, how to, create sentences. Because it's not just about knowing how to say it. You need to understand that where you should use hello and where you should use good morning, where you should use bye and where you should use good day. There are many things that one needs to learn when learning a language, because even in Hindi we use aap and tum. The same way, every language has different barriers and different rules that we need to follow in order to fit in that culture and the prospect of that language. We cannot be like, I know how to say this. You need to understand that if you're in an office, how will you greet person at the reception, and you need to know that how will you greet the person in the office. Like there is different kind of greeting for different kind of places, for different kind of people. The way you talk to your friend in English is different from the way you talk to your teacher in English. And this is not about English, it's about all the languages. Like even in Hindi we talk in a different way to every different person. The way we talk in our class friends, we talk a different way at our home friends. So to learn English, firstly you need to understand about the culture, about how people that are native to that language talk. And basically don't think about just learning the grammar portion. Up, just replace all your entertainment sources into that language. Like if you watch movies, like almost all of us watch English movies, but we use the dubbed versions.
Yes.
Try to watch it in English version with subtitles. Like if you're interested in the story of the movie, you will try to understand the subtitles, and it's not that hard. Like almost everyone started learning English in their basic studies. Like almost all of us started learning English in standard first, and it's not even that hard. Like obviously it's hard, but not that hard. For Americans, Hindi is hard because they never learned it. So if we learn it, then only it can be easy. So that's what I feel. Like you have to put yourself into it. You have to learn, you have to listen, you have to speak, and like all the means that you use in your language, use all that means for other language as well. Like don't think कि इंग्लिश में है तो कैसे देखूँ, इंग्लिश में है तो तुमने इंग्लिश पढ़ी तो है ना, तो ट्राई करेंगे तभी तो पता चलेगा कि अगर हमको समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं. पहले ही अगर हम सोच लेंगे कि नहीं आएगा तो वो ऑब्वियसली नहीं आएगा. फर्स्ट टाइम it will be hard, second time a little easier, third time a little easier. There will be a time that like if you keep watching videos for a long time, then you won't even be able to remember if the last video was in English or Hindi, because that will become your muscle memory of the mind, that you won't be able to even remember what language was it. You will just understand it, because right now when we read English we are like, oh it's English, we need to understand it. We don't need to understand it, we need to make it a habit that English is also a part of our life. That is the only way to understand English. We don't need to over achieve in English, we just need to make it a habit of our life.
Yes. So you have mentioned here very good point, and I appreciate your point, and I think that it will be very beneficial for my viewers and for those students who really want to learn English. Yes. So मुझे लगता है कि ये सब करने के बाद प्रैक्टिस की बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होती है, क्योंकि किसी भी लैंग्वेज को सीखने के लिए जब तक हम बोलेंगे नहीं तब तक सीखेंगे नहीं. क्या सुनना इम्पॉर्टेंट है, जितना सुनना इम्पॉर्टेंट है, जितना पढ़ना इम्पॉर्टेंट है, उतना ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है बोलना. तो बोल के हम प्रैक्टिस करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली इस लैंग्वेज को सीख सकते हैं. स्टार्टिंग में प्रॉब्लम होती है, जिस तरीके से हम बच्चे थे तो ऐसा नहीं है कि हम करेक्ट वर्ड को बोलना शुरू किए हैं. बच्चे में क्या होती है ना कि प्रॉब्लम होती है, एकाएक वो अच्छे से नहीं बोल पाता है, राइट. तो सेम चीज़ आपको समझना है कि हम लोग बच्चे हैं, जब हम न्यू लैंग्वेज को सीखना शुरू करते हैं तो ठीक है हमसे गलती होगा ही, 100% गलती होगा, लेकिन गलती से घबराना नहीं है, क्योंकि हम लोग अभी सीख रहे हैं, हम लोग अभी बिगिनर है, ठीक है ना. तो अगर हम रेगुलर इसको सीखते जाएंगे, प्रैक्टिस करते जाएंगे तो डेफिनेटली इसको अच्छे तरीके से सीख सकते हैं. आई एम राइट? ओके. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू वेरी मच वैष्णवी.
Thank you.